Back, everyone. This is Toe to Toe Boxing Talk with your man James, of course, and let's get right into it. Now, I know most of you guys heard the news and what transpired over this past weekend with the failed negotiations between Jaron Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation from both camps, but everybody is pointing the finger at Jaron Boots Ennis because, in the negotiations, allegedly, he wanted to fight Vergil Ortiz at 147, which doesn't make any sense to me because Vergil Ortiz has been campaigning at 154 for a year and some change now. And Vergil Ortiz, the reason why he moved up because he wasn't able to make 147. He wasn't able to make the weight. He was literally killing himself to make 147. Now, to add that stipulation into the negotiations doesn't make any sense. It's disappointing, and it's something that a lot of people, were wondering why. Like, why even add that into the contract when you've expressed it, even in your last fight, that if you didn't get the major players at 147, you were willing to move up to 154 and face the major players in that division. So why add that? I hope these rumors are not true. I know Boots Ennis made a statement earlier today, maybe yesterday, that it was misinformation and that he had no part in the negotiation process, which is fairly odd to me, but I have to take the man at his word. It's disappointing, and knowing Boots, like, he's the type of cat that he seems like the type of fighter that he's for all the smoke. He's ready to face whoever, whenever, and wherever. Just put them in front of him, and he'll do what he does best. But it's disappointing to hear these rumors. Like, once again, I hope these are not true, and I wish him the best moving forward with picking an opponent, because it's gonna get more challenging from this point on if he can't land a fight of that magnitude with another young, rising talent in Vergil Ortiz. But a new player has entered the game, and that person's name is Xander Zayas, the young up and coming Puerto Rican superstar who's 22 years old, has agreed to face Vergil Ortiz on February 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now, this is one of the fights I cannot wait to see. The reason being because I think both guys are, ready to prove themselves at that high of a level. Vergil Ortiz is, a well-known power puncher. He's a knockout artist. A guy that's, that does not back down whatsoever. And then you have Xander Zayas, who in his last few fights has gotten better technically, and is a great counterpuncher. He does everything correct, the right way. And his boxing IQ has gotten better in the past, few years or so. This is going to be like major fireworks. And not for nothing, we all know the elephant in the room. It adds to the storied rivalry of Puerto Rico versus Mexico. This can be, one for the books. This could be something like Salvador Sanchez against Wilfredo Gomez. This could be something like Edwin Rosario against Julio Cesar Chavez against Camacho, De La Hoya against Trinidad, Cotto against Margarito, Cotto against Canelo. This could be potentially in that stratosphere. because you have two guys that are young, that are in their physical peaks, and that are ready and willing to put everything on the line. I can't wait. I'm like a kid in the candy store. This is going to be like one of the best fights of 2025. I believe. I'm predicting it right now. It's going to be in the card for February 22nd, which is going to be one of the best cards of all time, I believe, because not only that you have, Vergil Ortiz and Xander Zayas going at it, you have the rematch between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, which is going to be insane. You have Daniel Dubois against Joseph Parker. You have Shakur Stevenson against Kid Austin. You have Zhang against Kubiao. This is going to be one hell of a card, man. I cannot wait to see this. We're gonna get our money's worth, honestly. Point blank, period. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I commend Xander Zayas for stepping up to the plate and proving his grit. This tells me what type of person and fighter he's willing to be. He's chasing greatness. Vergil Ortiz is chasing greatness. And when you add the two, you get potentially a classic fight. But you guys, let me know what you think. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Until next time, this is Toe to Toe Boxing Talk with your man James, signing